Hey, Bob here. Welcome back to the show, episode 347. Today, I want to teach you what I believe to be the number one mistake that I see people making in the social selling and network marketing profession when it comes to selling health and wellness products. And so I'll just share with you up front what it is. They have a tendency to give way too much information during the sales process. Now, we do this with good intentions, right? We believe in our products. Many of you that are in the health and wellness industry, you've had life-changing transformations. And so you feel this passion and this purpose around helping other people in that way. And so it's only natural for us in our enthusiasm and excitement to want to give people all of the information and all of the stuff that we've learned during our journey. And we do that thinking that that's what will create value. That's what will make them want to buy. That's what will get them excited to actually start taking the products and taking the program, following the thing, and so that they can get what you have. And this is actually a big mistake. And so I want to tell you two reasons why this is really harming your business. The first thing is this. There's actually a negative correlation. The more information that you give people when you're trying to sell them on your products, sharing all the features and benefits, what makes your thing different, all the details of what you do, it makes it less likely that they actually will buy. So there was an interesting study done by McKinsey & Company where what they found is that in a study on consumer behavior, the number one thing, one of the most important things that consumers are looking for today is they want the process of doing businesses with company to be very simple. And so in health and wellness, we have a tendency to, we become experts on what we do and we acquire all this knowledge of information and we want to just download it into our prospects' minds. And what winds up happening is they just become more overwhelmed and confused. Look, your prospects are not looking for information. They want transformations. And so what we have to just understand the mentality of most of the people that are coming to your business. They've taken lots of products before. They've tried lots of other programs. They've consistently failed over and over and over again. They're confused, overwhelmed, and they don't even know where to start. And so if you're coming at them with information, you're not helping them and you're not serving them. See, here's, I think, one of the most important points to understand. What consumers really want today is they don't want to be sold to, they don't want information, they want to be led to transformations. They want to just be told what to do. See, part of the value that you actually offer in your business is not just tied to your product. Your product is such a small part of the value of what you offer people. See, it's the experience of somebody doing business with you. That's the real value. It's the education, the guidance, the direction, the support that you provide, the accountability, challenging them to think bigger, to act differently. This is the real value. And so what we have to learn how to do is we have to learn how to focus less on our product and more on the prospect, their problems, their goals. And we need to give them very clear, simple steps to take. And if we can keep them focused on that, they're going to want to do business with us. Here's the other side of it, is after they buy from us and after they join from us, we do the same thing. There was another study done by an organization called Accenture. And Accenture is one of the biggest consulting firms in the world. And so what they said is that what businesses need to do in 2023 in the health and wellness space is they need to simplify for relevance. And so I'm going to read to you right what came from the study. And to me, this makes sense. They said, amid the chaos of everyday life, what customers ultimately need is simplicity. They're drawn to anything that cuts through the noise and makes their decision-making easy. So businesses understanding this, they need to find ways so that their customers can walk the path of getting the results they want more easily. Now, I want you to think about, what is it like when somebody buys from you? Are you overwhelming them with information? I'll share a quick story with you. So a couple years ago, it was after we had our second son, JP, and I think I had the sympathetic baby weight for my wife, and I had very much had dad bod going on, and you know, it was what it was. And so I remember, you know, one of my friends is like, hey, I just did this cleanse. It was amazing. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm going to do a cleanse. And so I started doing some research, and I'm like, where am I going to do a cleanse? Now, here I am. I teach network marketers and social sellers. And so I know I've got lots of people that I could reach out to. But I'm always very careful, and I have to be honest, I'm very careful about buying from network marketing companies because I, like many other people, have had bad experiences where the second you show interest into a product, it's like this onslaught of just interactions and information, and you drown in it. So I found a friend of mine I trusted. I was like, all right, he's in this company. I know it's a good company. I know they have a good program. Let me see what happens. And so I reached out to him. He took me through this kind of assessment on the front end, which I thought was pretty valuable. It got me thinking a little bit more about my habits around diet and exercise. And then he sent me, you know, I bought his full package, 21 days, and it came in the mail. And then the second interaction that I had with him was very different. So all my products came, and he set up a time to talk to me, and he gave me, like, I'm not kidding, it was like a 20-page workbook of information on all the products, the ingredients, why it's important, recommendations around diet, exercise. I mean, I felt like I was in school again. And so he's kind of just verbally vomiting all this stuff on me. And so knowing what I know and doing what I do, I teach selling, I'm really finally tuned in to how it feels to do business with people. And I started noticing myself feeling less excited about the process. And the reason why I started feeling less excited is because I was starting to feel overwhelmed. And so what he didn't realize, and what I wanted more than anything from him, is I just wanted him to tell me what to do. I didn't want to have to think about it. Just tell me to eat this, tell me to do this, tell me to drink this. Like, just make it simple for me. And I don't need to know the whole journey, every single thing I'm going to do. Just give me the first couple of steps. And so when I think of health and wellness, this is a mistake that I know a lot of you are making. You're overwhelming your customers. Look, they don't want information. They want transformation. Information is part of the problem. Look, if information was enough, they'd already be in the best shape of their life, but it's never enough. The value that you offer in your health and wellness business is the process. It's not the product. It's the process, right? It's that community, connection, support, accountability. That's where we need to start leaning more into serving the person, not just servicing the product. So think about that. How can you simplify the process of people doing business with you so it's less information focused and it's more transformation, implementation, and action? Start leading people and watch what it does for your business. So that's my message for you today. Hopefully you've been enjoying some of these kind of industry-specific sales trainings. If you have, I'd love to hear from you. Shoot me a message on Instagram and let me know. And tell me what business you're in. What type of a product do you sell? I'd love to be able to do more of these product-specific trainings to better serve you and your business. So have a great day. I'll see you soon on the next episode.